The emotions I feel when I wear a sari is indescribable. I'm sure many of you can relate to the emotions. It reminds me of my childhood when I was surrounded by these stunningly beautiful women who would wear a sari every day, be it relatives or neighbors. I was in awe of them. I learned to wear a sari very early in life purely out of admiration as I could not wait to be one of them. We're going to create this look today. I've prepped my skin with the e.l.f. eye cream and the Neutrogena Hydra Boost for my skin to be well nourished, and I'm going to apply the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter in the shade tan for a tinted look. This is not a foundation, so it just basically tints and even out your skin tone. Because my skin looks very tired today as I've just returned from work, I'm just going to use some extra products. And I'm applying the NARS color corrector in the shade medium as I had not slept well last night because it was very hot and I did not turn on the aircon, just to give it a sort of a perked up look and fresh look. In India, where I lived, everyone showered first thing in the morning as it was quite humid, and they would apply this cuticura powder, which was this. I have so much of nostalgia about that scent, that perfume that you would feel when the woman walks past you. And I'm applying the MP Cosmetics powder cream blush in the shade She's Hot, just to give a natural blushed up look which you would get in a humid weather. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Eyeliner to create a wing on both eyes in the shade brown initially. I would then go with the Tarte Duo Pen, which is in the intense black on the lower lash line. This was the only makeup we could wear when we were going to school. We had to put two plates with a black ribbon, shoes, sock, tie, belt, you name it. It was the leftovers of a British Empire in India. It was so inappropriate for our weather. I'm using the Builder Brow to just apply a few strokes on my brows, and then I'm using the Tarte pen to smudge the cold pencil all over my lower lash line, which is what you would do. The kajal in India was made naturally, mostly at home. I remember my grandmom used to make it with burnt coconut oil, and then she would collect it from a plate that was put over it, and we just apply it into a lash line. The nuns in my school were quite strict about the dress code, and you were penalized if you didn't wear uniform, the shoe and the sock, which was, I'm not sure why. It was so inappropriate in monsoon and the humidity. I'm just going to line the upper lash line as well. Today I'm going to be wearing the Ajrak sari, which is made in Rajasthan and Gujarat. It's hand printed, block printed, beautiful cotton sari that is made of natural pigments, minerals, and things like tamarind and iron. So it takes about 18 days apparently to make a sari. It's a beautiful sari that my friend gifted to me, and I love it. This is the first time I'm going to try it on. I'm using micellar water to clean the edges, but we will be smudging this out with a brush. I'm using the flat brush. This is from Nude by Nature, to smudge the gel kajal, and then I'm applying the Making Waves palette from Australis. I'm using the black color. I believe this is called Abyss on the lower lash line. This intensifies and makes sure the gel liner does not spread. The women in India never applied a powder, but they would apply the cuticura powder, which would kind of stop the smudging. But the smudged out look was naturally beautiful and earthy. There was a sultriness to it. I have a lot of memories of just watching these women when I was a young girl and wanting to be like them. So I'm just then intensifying the upper lash line as well. I would then apply a very light color. This is also to avoid the smudging on the upper lash line when I open my eyes. Sometimes you would notice there would be a line on the top lash line or the crease of your eyes, and I applied this powder to avoid that. I will also apply it on the lower lash line. The elegance and poise with which she carries herself is so beautiful. I'm applying the Emco Beauty Long Wear Liquid Lip Liner in the shade Prance Proudly onto my lips to give it a very pinked out natural look. And I have lined my lips with the Mecca Cosmetics Brown Lip Liner just to give that finish. And then I am going to apply the Australis Cosmetics Lip Glaze in the shade Juicy Peach to give a very moisturized look. I'm not too sure about this eyeshadow that I've applied in the aqua color because that's not the image I had of this look, and might as well take this off. I really don't like it, so I'm going to remove this eyeshadow. I've been feeling very negative about it while I was applying it, and I couldn't wait to take it off. That is more my kind of idea. I've applied a bindi on my forehead, which completes the look. Her soft, shy gaze of her coal-lined, sultry eyes, the scent of the cuticura powder as she walks past, the grace with which she moves. I feel nostalgic. Wonder if I would have worn a sari to work if I lived in India. I probably would have. I love a sari. It is the most elegant costume you can think of for a woman.